everybody, this is going to be a 15-minute hip opening yoga sequence with a bench. This bench is from Bhoga.com. If you don't have a bench, you can just use something similar in your house. We are going to start off with a centering. So come into a comfortable seated position and then bring your thumbs and your first fingers to touch. Tilt your head back slightly so your chin is parallel with the floor. And as you inhale, bring your attention to the base of your spine and follow the inhale all the way up so you feel yourself growing taller. And as you exhale, relax your shoulders away from your ears, let your arms be really heavy. Your eyes are closed, the eyelids are heavy, and everything about you is totally relaxed. As you deepen your breath, let go of anything that happened earlier or anything that's going to happen later. Let yourself be fully present in this moment. And when thoughts come to you, see if you can just let them go without giving them any energy or attention. On your next inhale, lift your right hand and bring the right fingers to the left side of the head. Then draw the right ear towards the right shoulder. Let your arm be heavy, but don't pull too hard. You just want to feel a gentle stretch across the left side of the neck. Maintain your height as you inhale and find space as you exhale in any areas of tension that you're feeling. As you inhale, come back to center. Take the left fingertips to the right side of the head. Pull the left ear towards the left shoulder. And as you inhale, rise up. Come back to center. Quietly open your eyes and extend your legs. Remove the flesh from underneath the sitting bones so you have a very strong connection to the ground. Flex the feet and then bring the hands up onto the bench. As you inhale, visualize the inhale entering the body through the bottom of the spine. So you are lengthening up through the low back. And as you exhale, pull yourself forward. Maybe your head will rest on the bench, or maybe you want to keep it up. Breathe into the backs of the legs and the low back. Maintain the connection to your breath and let it comb through you, working out any kinks that you're feeling in your body. As you inhale, rise up, and we'll take the right foot into the inner left thigh. Square your upper body over your left leg. Left foot is flexed, and you just spider the fingers forward, melting the upper body down towards the leg, maybe resting the head on the bench. you inhale, rise up. We'll extend the right leg and bring the left foot into the inner right thigh. Square the upper body over the leg. Bring the hands out in front. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, come forward. Resting wherever feels good for you. Keep your connection with your breath. Keep the right foot flexed, right toes are spread. Toes pointed straight up to the sky. Breathe into the back of the right leg. As you inhale, rise up. We'll bring both feet together for cobbler's pose. Bring the hands down out in front. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine, open up through the legs. As you exhale, melt forward, trying to keep the chest open. Maybe letting your head rest on the bench. See if you can imagine that your thumbs are placed into the arches of the feet and they're opening up the feet like a book. So keep the feet kind of pulling open. Keep the knees opening up even more, stretch through the knees, reach through the knees to open up the inner thighs even more. And breathe into anything that you're feeling without kind of identifying it as pain or something that you can't do. Just see if you can let your breath comb through the tangles. Let your breath open you up. And as you inhale, elongate the arms, look ahead, and then walk your hands back out. Bring the hands underneath the knees, draw the knees together. Then lift the feet up, bring the hands underneath the feet, and then press into the hands with your feet, letting your upper back round, letting your head hang heavy. And as you inhale, rise up. We're going to come onto all fours. And then bring the forearms onto the bench. Reach your heels and hips together. Let your upper body hang heavy. Let your head hang heavy and breathe into the armpits and the chest area just to open up a little. On your next inhale, round forward. Now come into downward facing dog. We're going to use the bench for downward facing dog. So let your head hang heavy, breathe here. Spin the inner thighs up towards the sky. It's a really subtle movement, but you want to keep thinking about the inner thighs spinning up towards the sky. Keep pressing the bench away from you, lifting the hips up, reaching the heels down to the ground, and then when you're ready, come forward. We're going to just turn the bench and come into a supported pigeon pose. So from here, bring your right leg onto the bench, reach your left leg back behind you, sit up tall. Take a deep breath in. Try to find length in the left hip flexor. Puff the chest out. See if you can find length in your spine even though you're doing a little bit of a back bend here. So you're not collapsing into the low back, finding space and length even through the upper back, lifting the heart. And then on your next inhale, bring the hands to the sides of the bench, press and lift yourself back, and step forward with the left leg. Reach the right foot back behind you, roll your shoulders back, puff the chest out, lift the heart. Breathe into the right hip flexor. And on your next inhale, come forward. press and lift. And then walk your feet up to meet the bench and sit down. Bring yourself as close to the bench as you can. We're going to bring the knees resting on the bench and lay back. Bring the hands down by your sides. Close your eyes and then tilt your chin towards your chest for a long neck. And then scan through your body and see where you can get heavier. Let your legs totally be supported by the bench. Let your hips be fully supported by your mat. Let your arms be super heavy. No tension in the fingers. Take a deep breath in. Feel your chest rise as you do that. And as you exhale, let your chest and upper back be super, super heavy. And then bring your attention to your head and feel the weight of your head on the mat. Close your eyes and let your eyelids be heavy. Relax the tops of the cheeks and the space between the eyebrows. Close your mouth, but part your teeth. And without actually smiling, see if you can feel the sensation of a smile. Notice how that warmth washes over you and can transform your mood. We'll be here for just a couple minutes, letting the body absorb all the good things you just did. On your next inhale, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And find your way into a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to your heart, close your eyes, and just take a moment to acknowledge your practice. And when you're ready, seal it in. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.